What's poppin', everybody? This is Saberwolf94. Got another match here with Dragonite GX. Let's see if we can get some more good matches with it. Get those big KOs. I got a little win streak going there, but to be honest, this deck isn't all that. You need some good luck to make it work. And you gotta go against the big guys, otherwise all the extra damage he does is just overkill. But we're gonna try. Had some relatives today visit my house, so I couldn't get this video up earlier. Normally, I would want to have it out earlier, but we're going to do it now. So let's see, I'm Mulligan here, but thankfully we're going to start with a good opener. This Latias here, not only is it a basic Pokemon with 130 HP, it's only going to give one prize, and it can give me that little energy acceleration, as my connection is fucking up on me. Damn, I have a really flimsy connection when it comes to TCG Online. It's kind of troublesome. Okay, so still good. I can't tell you how many times I've had like good streaks going, and then you lose the connection, and then Pokemon TCG Online doesn't care. It counts as if you lost the game if your connection goes out. So it's kind of disappointing. I wonder if that's the same for my opponent too. Like, does he get a victory, or does his sort of does he get like a loss too, or does the streak go away? I don't know. But anyways, gonna attach the double colorless energy on Dratini and go with the Cynthia. We actually have the triple acceleration energy, two of them, but I just need to get like Dragonite out first. And my opponent, he opens up with this Volcanion. This is more than likely a Reshiram and Charizard GX deck team, or just some sort of other fire deck. Fire decks have been pretty good and getting better, like that new Giant Hearth Stadium my opponent just added, and I was just about to say that new card that came out helps them out a lot, adding the fire energies into your hand in a Professor Letter way. It's very good. A few other fire cards that came out, so gonna use that, play that down, discard an energy, discard one fire to get two. This is how you do it, and attach one on this Volcanion. Since he's playing second, he's going to be able to get that amazing plus. Volcanion gives you grab 3 energies from the deck as opposed to just 1, and it's perfect. It just works out wonders. So what I'm going to do here is just use the Field Blower, get rid of his Stadium. I really don't want to do it, but just use it now, I guess. This deck doesn't, I mean, what are they going to do? I guess they could play tools or something, but I'm just trying to thin my hand as much as possible, and I think we might have to use the Mysterious Treasures here to get like the Marshadow, go with that play, because I mean, damn it, it's like I don't have any other option. This hand that we have here ain't very good, and I need to minimize what my opponent is going to do as well with that big hand. Hopefully I disrupt him a little bit. So let's attach the DC on Latias. Kind of a waste, but I gotta do it now. I just want to draw as many cards as possible. And Marshadow, even though I hate you, don't fail me now. And what is he gonna give me? I guess we get another Mysterious Treasure. I suppose I could get like a Dragonair or something, but I think more than likely we gotta get like a Tapu Lele GX for next turn. Do that, because I don't have a supporter. So just 1 energy from the disc pile. I'm not really taking advantage of Latias here too well. To be honest, the deck isn't really built to take advantage of Pokemon like Latias too much. I just really have all the special energies in here and hope to manually just get 2 manual attachments and go. But if we do get lucky, Latias can be a great help. If I had like, let's say, more Mysterious Treasures in hand, dumped a few Lightning Energies, if we had like Ingo and Emmet, maybe it could have been more significant. The downside with Latias too is that the Pokemon gotta be basic, so once I evolve, she doesn't do much, she can't help much. My opponent gonna play down the Hate Factory. Okay, I guess you're gonna get that plus, and then I'll get rid of the Stadium, and hopefully that'll be it. Sky Pillar isn't gonna help me out against Reshiram and Charizard GX, but at least get rid of his Prism Stadium. I don't want him to dig, I want him to be sort of stuck, but since he's using greens or blues search, and he will be able to make use of the Heat Factory at least once, then it's not very good. But he's going to go ahead and just use these custom catchers and get the KO on Dratini. It's a wise move, to be honest, because I mean I'll lose the DC. I don't have an energy in the discard pile, so I can't just grab it back and just put the energy on the other Dratini with one and sort of be back in how I was. So it's a bit sad. Now I guess we could make a play here. Like I could just switch and just use Dragonair, use his attack, and then attach as many energies next turn. So that'd be good. I wonder if I'm gonna do it. Let's see. Dragonite. Get the Dragonite with Mysterious Treasure though. And just go with Dreamy Mist, I suppose. This wasn't the greatest move. I probably should have just used the switch. I major misplay on my part. Now that I look at this, I had a really good play here. Very risky, but it was better than just grabbing one energy with Latias. I suppose she's still not dead. I can take a hit. We top decked the rare candy, so my Dragonite is now ready. And we didn't promote any of our dragons. So I guess it's not too bad, but I think, yeah, looking at this now, if I could go back, I think I would have just attacked with Dragonite and we would have been able to attach a bunch of energies this turn. Yeah, that's good. I think maybe I should make this deck and focus more on I mean, this Dragonair is going to rotate out pretty soon. Like, I don't know exactly when the rotation is going to happen, but I know it's pretty soon. It's going to take effect for the World Championship, and I would imagine, like, at the end of August or, like, early September, it's going to happen. So, you know, these cards, a card like this doesn't have long. Right. So get another energy with this Latias. I guess make as much use of it as I can, and just gather a few energies. I have the triple acceleration energy, and so if I could just attack the Reshiram, but you know, that Volcanion is still active. I did a bunch of damage on it. It's such a waste. Damn it, I'm not liking this at all, man. It's just things aren't going the way I would want them to go. I have to use the triple acceleration energy here just to KO something like Volcanion and just get one prize, and it's already so hurt anyway. Get rid of that helmet my opponent had, and that would have actually been troublesome. Makes my Dragonite not be able to get the one-hit KO. So get rid of that, and draw a few cards with Ingo and Emmet. Not see really great shit, and at this point, I mean, I'm not out of the game yet, but I'm not liking my chances. I don't like how this game went. It could have went much smoother with me. And grab the Dratini there. So let's see. I got the Lauder too, so I guess we can use that to dig for another triple acceleration energy, but you only have so many. So just thin the deck a bit and get Tapu Lele GX actually, since we don't have a supporter. It makes the most sense. I now have two Tapu Lele GXs in the deck. Before I had like one Faramasa just as a free retreater, but now I changed it. For the deck profile I showed you guys, it should be the two Leles, yeah. But this was a match when I was still testing things. So, Mysterious Treasure, the prize I got. And now the Reshiram is in the active position. I mean, I just hope I could do something significant here. As long as we see something like the triple acceleration energy and I get the one-hit knockout on this Reshiram, I should still be in a decent position. Dragonite, even when it dies, it's only going to give two prizes. And I should be able to get another Dragonite by the other turn. So I'm not out of the game yet, but we definitely could have been more ahead if I didn't make a few mistakes, I think. So my opponent makes a really annoying play, but the correct play. Plays down this stadium. I forgot what it was called. I think the factory. What is it called? Like the power plant. This is going to prevent me from using my Tapu Lele GX. Luckily, I did top deck this Cynthia, so that's good. But he got the KO on the Dragonite, man. Damn it. Using the GX attack. So now we're back to square one. I don't have a Dragonite ready yet to attack, and it's such a pain in the ass. You guys can see how susceptible this deck is to disruption, and just when things don't go the way that you planned, it hurts it a lot. Now at the same time, I did make a few mistakes, I would say. And let's see, Cherish Ball, get the other Dragonite, so I guess get those dudes out. I can't use Tapu Lele GX anyway. So I get the other Dragonite, put the rare candy, so I guess these guys are ready now. And that's it. We'll leave the Marshadow as a decoy there and hope for the best. At this point, my opponent, I think he has a big lead over me. It's just too much. If I get a knockout on his Reshiram, he kind of put his eggs in one basket, but it's his turn now. And if he uses Welder, he can start making the Reshiram ready. You know, if he gets like a choice band, it runs something like that. You know, it's very risky, because then Dragonite does die in one hit. So just going to search one Far Energy. I'm sort of hoping he ran out of them or something, but that's kind of wishful thinking. He does have a few in play, but he probably has some in hand. He probably has some recovery trainers to get Far Energies back. So here comes 2 on the Reshiram. And you're going to use Acrobike. Man, if he saw something, if he sees something like Guzma now, it would be very big, because he's going to be able to target down my Dragonite, and then I just lose no matter what. No matter what I do, I lose. If he targets it down, even if he doesn't KO it, if he just manages to damage it, yeah, can't even speak, then it's an auto loss for me. I hope he doesn't. This sort of time he's taking, it means that he didn't see it. So he might play it like a different supporter. I know that he doesn't really want to knock out the Marshadow. It's pointless to do that. But he definitely has the control of the game for the most part. Now, I do sort of put him in a sort of checkmate position, you could say. If I knock out this big Reshiram and power up the other Dragonite. But he makes a really smart play here, and that basically what seals the game in his victory. Retreats into the Volcanion, knowing that if my opponent gets rid of this, it doesn't mean anything to me. As long as I have the 2 Reshirams, it's perfect. So that's a smart play, but even worse, it's this Shrine of Punishment that is going to do the trick. Because I did have the Guzma in hand, so we can get the Reshiram in the active position again. That's what I'm going to do here. But with the Shrine of Punishment, I will have accumulated enough damage that even if he just does 230 with Flare Strike, I lose. So, quite sad. Didn't want this to end up like this. I think we could have had a decent chance against this guy if I didn't make the mistake I did. And if I just drawn it a little bit better, maybe there was things I could have done better. But then again, I don't know what my opponent could have done different either. But it's still GG. At least we KO'd one of the Reshirams, and I collected like 4 prizes. So I guess we made it a bit close. If it wasn't for the Shrine, you know, I actually still had a shot. If we saw like another triple, it would have been my game. But GG. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, and share this video with your friends. I have a few more games for Dragonite, and then we'll move into something different. But I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys for watching as always, and wassail.